Hi, thank you for joining me in a new video of self-discovery. Why do we have problems? If we attempt to answer this question strictly from the materialistic point of view, one must conclude at the end that our well-being or the lack of heavily depends on having good luck or bad luck. And why is that? Well, individuals that society label them as being successful had in the beginning of their existences many factors that were present which they did not contribute for it. For example, maybe they inherited the right genes, the good genes that led them to have physical beauty. Maybe they inherited the genes that led them to have intellectual prowess. These were genetic factors that contributed for them to have success in life. But not only biological factors, what about the social factors? The family they were born into, their social condition, maybe even the country they were born into, contributed for them to blossom and become successful individuals. But then you have those individuals who did not inherit good genes. Maybe the genes they inherited just allow them to have average intellect or maybe below average intellect. And they did not inherit any genes for physical beauty. And these biological factors led them to do very poor in school and maybe even fail academically. But what about the social conditions of these individuals, these problems? Maybe they were born in the wrong family. This family was poor. Maybe they did not have a family whatsoever. They had to be adopted by a surrogate family. What about the country they were born into? Maybe they were born in a country very poor. So for these individuals, the only reason they fell in life, or the most powerful reason they fell in life, it's because they had bad luck. You see, for the successful individuals, they wouldn't challenge this view of life. There is not much to think about it if we had success in life. But if we were born with bad luck, there are plenty of reasons for us to challenge this view of life or even to consider another one. And one of the reasons is it's because luck itself, it's not a thing. Luck is not a person or an institution that we can actually go there and complain and demand that we go back in our past and change how we started our lives. So for these individuals that have bad luck, they have little resilience or little reasons to have resilience to overcome their challenges. But through the Spiritist philosophy perspective, why do we have problems? We can categorize our problems into three different types. Problems that result from our own negligence, from this current physical existences, things that we do against ourselves, our body. Now, one tiny example of this, if I neglect the biological needs that my body have, I'll end up having diseases of all sorts prematurely. But also social problems, if I don't take care of my family, if I don't go to school, all these things are created by my own hands. But then we have problems which stem from a past reincarnation. You see, the Spiritist philosophy perspective is that everything in life is evolving. Not only our organic body, but also our minds, our spirit. And in order for the spirit to develop all its potential, it has to go through a successive series of existences, also known as reincarnations, which is the action of re-entering the flesh as many times as we need in order to achieve perfection. So we have problems from past existences, and these are not punishments by an almighty powerful individual, but rather opportunities for us to amend and to educate ourselves in order to avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. Because in order for us to continue our evolution, our spiritual progress, we must make these amendments. We must repair our mistakes to move forward. And then there's a third kind of problems, which are situations that are difficult, that present themselves in order for us to exercise our intellect and our morality. You see, our intellect and our morality are just like the muscles in our body. We need to exercise them in order to develop the full potential they have to also experience the benefits of having moral and intellectual strength. So, through the Spiritist perspective, problems are nothing but opportunities for our growth. I want to thank all the subscribers of this channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so by clicking the subscribe button below. And then you click all so you receive notifications for our weekly videos. Also, please see our Instagram page. All you have to do is just click the link below. I wish you a week of much self-development.